Hello, students. Welcome to our current affairs series. In this class, we will discuss today's important current affairs news. So, let's start our class with our first current affairs news, which is an international news. Recently, Oxford University agreed to return a stolen 500 years old bronze idol to India. So in 16th century, okay, what is the news? News says that recently there is a bronze idol of the Indian deity, which is in the museum of the Oxford University, which was stolen in 500 years ago from India. Now Oxford University is agree after many efforts that he will or university will return the Indian idol, which is 500 years old and which is made by the bronze. The Oxford University Museum had decided to return a 16th century bronze sculptures of Saint Tirumanikai Alvar. So this sculpture is related to the Saint Tirumanikai Alvar to India following a formal request from the Indian government. This statue is around 60 centimeter tall statue believed to be have stolen from a temple in Tamil Nadu. So this was situated in it was established in the Tamil Nadu temple, but when foreign invaders attack in India, that time it was stolen from the Tamil Nadu. And Oxford University acquired this in his museum in 1967. So the decision came after an independent researchers alerted the museum to statue origins prompting the museum to notify the through Indian High Commission. So now Oxford University will return our 500-year-old bronze idol. Clear? So let's move to our next news, which is related to the scheme. So recently, National Crime Record Bureau, known as NCRB, launched a mobile app known as NCRB Sankalan of Criminal Laws. Basically, this is a app which is launched by NCRB to provide guiding related or information related to the new criminal law at one place. So through this application, you can get all the information related to the new criminal law, which was enforced in India by 1st of July. As we'll all know that a new criminal law is formed in India. Previously, we was using 1861-62 IPC and CRPC. Now there are some reforms which have done in our IPC and CRPC, which was implemented from 1st of July 2024. So now government or NCRB basically design a app known as NCRB Sankalan of Criminal Laws, where you can get all the information related to the new law in single platform or a one place. Clear? Okay, so let's move to our next news. Jammu and Kashmir elevated agriculture partnership with the New Zealand. So there is a MOU signed between Jammu and Kashmir and New Zealand for agriculture development. Clear? So through this agreement, basically Jammu Kashmir and New Zealand will develop new breeding technology, sustainable farm management, and advanced disease control measure through the sheep sector. So in a major advancement in the agriculture sector, Jammu Kashmir on 12 June basically signed a memorandum with New Zealand government into a full-fledged strategic agreement. The partnership tapped into the New Zealand globally recognized strength in the breeding technology, sustainable farm management, and advanced disease control measure within sheep sector. Through this, the both government, Jammu and Kashmir government and New Zealand government, is set to transform both the sheep and goat sector in the Union territory through comprehensive training initiative beside innovation and sustainable practice. Clear? So, agreement is signed between the New Zealand and Jammu Kashmir for elevated agriculture, sheep and goat. Next is related to the appointment. Recently, Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu sworn for the third time. So recently on 30th June 2024, the BJP leader Pema Khandu became the next chief minister of Arunachal Pradesh, and this time he sworn as a third consecutive year. Clear? So in Itanagar, the capital of uh, Arunachal Pradesh, he sworn in before of the governor of the Arunachal Pradesh. Clear? Okay. Next is Assam launch Mukhyamantri Niyut Moina scheme to promote girl education. The next question is related to the schemes, state scheme. The scheme name is Mukhyamantri Niyut Moina scheme. The scheme is launched by the Assam government. What is the purpose of this scheme? Through this scheme, the Assam government will provide free education training centers and also create awareness related to the child marriage in the state basically. So to it promote through this scheme, the Assam government will promote the girl education and also create the awareness related to the child marriage. So this scheme is launched by the Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, Hemant Biswa Sarma. Mukhyamantri Nijut Moina MMNM scheme. Next is Ajit Doval reappointed NSA, National Security Advisor. So again, Ajit Doval reappointed as the National Security Advisor. So on 13 June, IPS officer Ajit Doval appointed as the National Security Advisor, and he is appointed by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Clear? So let's move to our next news, which is related to the defense. So Wipro launched Lab 45 artificial intelligence platform to boost efficiency across business function. So recently, to boost the artificial intelligence, Wipro organization launched the Lab 45 AI platform. So Lab 45 AI program is the initiative of Wipro. So Wipro has announced the launch of its Lab 45 AI platform designed to leverage generative AI, machine learning, and deep learning technology to enhance efficiency and transform business functions across industries. The platform is available to all Wipro employees and clients, as well as running on a software as a service known as SaaS model and supportive various state of the art large language model known as LLM language from leading providers as well as custom deep learning models to provide or to basically boost the artificial intelligence. Recently, Wipro launched Lab 45 AI platform. Clear? So Lab 45 AI platform is the initiative of Wipro. Next question is related to the sports. Tata Communications secure 5-year broadcasting deal with the World Athlete. So recently, Tata Communication has finalized a significant 5-year agreement with World Athlete to provide broadcasting services, enhancing global coverage of premium event starting from the Tokyo World Championship. So Tata basically acquired the 5-year broadcasting of the Tokyo World Championship. Clear? Okay. Next question is related to the index. This is Global Peace Index. The Global Peace Index 2024 published by the Institute of Economical and Peace. So every year, Institute of Economical and Peace IEP release Global Peace Index. Out of 163 independent state and territories. So basically 163 independent state and territories are recognized or are basically the Economical and Peace IEP check the data of 163 independent state and nations. Godak Moiti and Chamari Athapathu named ICC Player of the Month for the May. So recently, International Cricket Council had named Gudakesh of Moti of the West Indies as the ICC Men's Player of the Month for 2024. Chamari Athapathu of Sri Lanka has been named the ICC Women Player of the Month for May 2024. So ICC Player of the Month for May month for male Gudakes, he belongs to the West Indies, and Chamari, he belongs to the Sri Lanka. So they both won the ICC Men Player of the Month and Women Player of the Month for May month 2024 respectively. Next is Shruti Vora, first India to win 3-star GP in dressage close in one Paris dream. The Shruti Vora astride magnesium has been the first Indian rider to win a 3-star Grand Prix event, a historical achievement for the Indian equestrian. Shruti scored 67.761 point in the CDI 3 event in Lipica, Slovenia from June 7 to 9. The Indian finished ahead of Moldova Tatiana Atoniko, who scored 66.52, and she also defeated Austria Julia Gendet. Clear? So Shruti Bora became the first Indian to win 3-star GP in dressage, and she can participate in the Paris Olympic also. Next question is related to the space. 3 crater on Mars named for physicist Devendra Lal town in UP, Bihar. So recently Lal, Mursan and Hilsa, these are the name given to the 3 craters on the surface of the Mars recently discovered by Ahmedabad based physical research laboratory. So recently Ahmedabad based physical research laboratory searched 3 craters on the Mars, and that named as Lal, Mursan and Hilson. The hint at the red planet wet past. Lal has been named after legendary cosmic ray physicist from Varanasi, the late Professor Devendra Lal. The other 2 have been named after the Mursan town in UP Hathras district and Hilsa town in Nalanda district of Bihar. Next question is related to the day. The question is related to the World Blood Donor Day 2024. So every year on June 14, we do celebrate World Blood Donor Day. So in this year on 14th of June 2024, we celebrated World Blood Donor Day with the theme of 20 years of celebrating giving thank you blood donors. So the theme for 2024 is 20 years of celebrating giving thank you blood donor. Next news is related to the obituary. Recently, legendary Sarod maestro Pandit Rajiv Taranath passed away at 91. So Pandit Rajiv Taranath, he belongs to the Sarod. Basically, he used to play Sarod music instrument. Recently, he passed in at the age of 19 on June 11, 2024. Clear? So legend Sarod Maestri Pandit Rajiv Taranath passed away at the age of 91. So let's move to our next news. The next news is Cabinet approved National Forensic Infrastructure Enhancement Scheme. So recently, Indian Cabinet has approved NFIES scheme. What is NFIES scheme? Basically, through this scheme, government has invested 2254 crore from 2024, 2025 to 2028, 2029. Basically, Narendra Modi recently has sanctioned the Central Sector Scheme. Central Sector Scheme means all the basically 100% shares are given by the central government, known as National Forensic Infrastructure Enhancement Scheme, to enhance the infrastructure of forensic science in India. With the and the total budget for this scheme is 2254.43 crore for 2028-29. This initiative was spread house by the Ministry of Home Affairs, aimed to bolster Indian forensic capabilities through strategic investment in infrastructure and manpower as well as. So recently, Cabinet approved this scheme to enhance the infrastructure in national forensic science. Chirag Paswan and Shri Ravneet Singh launch website and mobile app for World Food India 2024. So recently, Chirag Paswan and Shri Ravneet Singh launch a mobile app during the third edition of World Food India. The Union Minister of Food Processing Industry, Shri Chirag Paswan, and Union Minister of State Food Processing Industry and Railway, Shri Ravneet Singh, launched the website and mobile application for World Food India 2024. Next is nine major ports of India make it to global top 100 by the World Bank, first for the country. So first time basically World Bank release a data of top 100 port in the world, and three port of India got the title, or the nine major port of India basically strong or stick their position in 100 world global top ports. So these ports are basically in a significant boost to Indian Post Development Program. Nine ports of India made it to global top 100 in the latest edition of Container Port Performance Index 2024. Clear, the Union Minister of Port, Shipping and Waterways, Sarvananda Sonowal, gave credit to the ambitious Sagarmala program investing by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi for modernization of the port and improving their efficiency. So recently, nine port basically fixed their position in top 100 world global ports. So the port minister Sarvananda Sonowal said that this is due to the Sagarmala program. What is Sagarmala program? Sagarmala program was started by the PM Narendra Modi for modernization of the ports and improving their efficiency. Next question is related to the conference. Recently, 112th International Labour Conference was conducted in Geneva, Switzerland between 3 to 14 June 2024. And for one third International Labour Conference will be held in June 2025. The International Labour Organization, the headquarters is also in Geneva, Switzerland, and this time 112th International Labour Organization Conference was conducted in Geneva, Switzerland. Next is CCRYN in collaboration with the Suez Organization Conference on Yoga for Space in Bangalore. So recently, the Central Council for Research in Yoga and Naturopathy, in collaboration with Suyash Dimit to be University, organized a conference on yoga for space. So recently, on International Yoga Day, in Bangalore, the Central Council for Research in Yoga and Naturopathy is collaboration with the Suyash to held a conference known as Yoga for Space. And the theme of International Yoga Day for 2024 is Yoga for Self Society. So every year on 21st of June, we do celebrate International Yoga Day. And what is the theme for International Yoga Day? Yoga for Self and Society. Clear? Next is Cabinet approve viability gap funding scheme for implementing of offshore wind energy project. So recently, Union Cabinet, chaired by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has approved the Viability Gap Funding known as VGF scheme for the implementation of offshore wind energy project in India. And the budget for this offshore wind energy potential or project of India is 7453 crore. The recently Union government had approved to basically increase the wind energy capacity under the program of Vibrate Gap funding, and the total budget of this program is 7453 crore. Next is Indian Army induct indigenous ASMI submachine gun. So recently, with a worth of 4.26 crore investment, Hyderabad-based Lokesh Machine Limited has launched indigenous ASMI submachine gun for Indian Army. So the North Commander of the Indian Army has ordered 550 indigenous design, develop and manufacturing ASMI submachine gun worth 4.26 crore from Hyderabad-based Lokesh Machine Limited. Next question is related to the finance. Axis Bank acquire additional stake in Max Life Insurance subsidiary for 336 crore. Recently, Axis Bank has acquired more share of the Max Life Insurance worth 336 crore. Previously, it was 19.02%, and now the share of the Axis Bank in Max Life Insurance subsidiary is 19.6666%. Neeraj Chopra shine at Pavo Nurmi Games 2024. Recently, Pavo Nurmi Games was conducted in Turku, Finland, and Neeraj Chopra won gold event in this, and he became, or he got the top position in this game. So this event is related to the javelin throw. Neeraj Chopra is the top star in javelin throw. So he basically won the Paavo Nurmi Games 2024 championship, which was conducted in Finland. It is a basically prestigious World Athletes Continental Tour event. Train Bolt retirement from the international cricket. Basically, Trent Bolt is a New Zealand left arm fast bowler who recently announced his retirement from international cricket tournament. World Refugee Day. Next question is related to the day. World Refugee Day 2024. Every year on 20th of June, we do celebrate the World Refugee Day. This day is dedicated to the 100 million of peoples who have been forced to flee their homes due to war, due to persecution, or natural disaster. It serves as a powerful reminder of their plight and a call to action to support and welcome refugees into our communities. And the theme for the World Refugee Day 2024 is Everyone is Welcome. Clear? Okay. So let's move to our next segment. Next question is also related to day. World Sickle Cell Day. So every year on 19th June, we do celebrated World Sickle Cell Day. Sickle cell is a type of anemia. In this disease, basically the red blood cells are destructed automatically. To create the awareness related to this disease, every year we do celebrate it on 19th June, World Sickle Cell Day. Clear? Next is Union Cabinet announce economical decisions worth over 2.88 lakh crore. The Union Cabinet has approved economical measure totaling over 2.88 lakh crore, including as MSP hike for 14 Kharif crops. Basically, the expansion of Varanasi airport is also included, and the establishment of a new major port at Vadhavan. So recently, Union Government or Cabinet announced economic decision worth 2.88 lakh crore, including MSP hike of 14 Kharif crops, as well as Varanasi airport expansion, and as well as new major port as Vadhavan. This decision had announced during the first cabinet meeting, which was conducted in New Delhi under the leadership of PM Narendra Modi. Cabinet approved National Forensic Structure Enhancement schemes, as we recently discussed. Clear? So these are the important current affairs we have discussed. Let's quick revise the session. Our first news was Union Cabinet economically desi announced worth over 2.88 lakh crore. Second is Cabinet approved National Forensic Infrastructure Enhancement Scheme. Chirag Paswan and Sri Ravneet Singh launch website mobile for World Food Day on third edition of World Food Day. And 9 major port of India make it to global top 100 by the World Bank. 112th International Labour Conference was conducted in Geneva, Switzerland, and 113rd will also conducted in June 2025. Recently, Yoga for Space was celebrated by CCRYN with the collaboration of Suyans on 21st of Day, and the theme for 21st this 2024 Yoga Day is Yoga for Self and Society. Recently, government announced 7453 crore investment for the offshore wind energy project. ASMI submachine gun. Recently, Indian Army ordered 550 indigenous design these submarine guns. And Axis Bank acquire some percent of Max Life Insurance subsidiaries. Neeraj Chopra shine at Power Nurmi Games in Finland, and Trent Bolt, who belongs to New Zealand, recently announced his retirement from the international cricket. World Refugee Day every year we celebrated on 20th of June, and Sickle Cell Anemia Day we do celebrate on 19 June to basically reduce the or create the awareness related to the sickle cell. So I hope you understand this session. Thank you.